Hello, my name is Benjamin Gray. This is for Intro to Fiction at LBCC with instructor Chris Risley. We were tasked this week with doing a thumbs up, thumbs down game, basically, through some short stories presented on a variety of journals. It took me a couple of stories to find something that I actually liked. And I finally settled on As We Sink by Lucas Laredo from the Southwest Review 2014, Volume 99, Issue 4. Our first question was, what is it about the voice, setting, and plot of the story that captured you within the first few paragraphs? I found that the first couple of paragraphs caught me because it seemed to be about a guy taking a break from an overwhelming situation for which I felt some kinship with. It was a guy who chose to relax by himself with a beer in hand and watch some kids throw some eggs. They said it was to free chickens from within, which I found quite entertaining. Our second question was, what message or bumper sticker does it lead readers toward? Also, what audience would embrace this story? And what about the message of the story educates or enriches your experiences? As to the bumper sticker or message it leads to, I believe it leads to the following message. Embrace life because it is fleeting. This is poignantly described in Tata's desire to get to the beach, but forgetting who it is that is taking her. I think that the audience that would appreciate the story the most are bilingual, as the story is presented in both Spanish and English. The message that the story enriches my experience is the inner conflict happening within Manny and his willingness to provide an old woman with what she desires, but still having those inner desires of his own. Some additional questions were, what is it about the characters in the story that makes it interesting and believable? I found that the old woman Tata's desire to get to the beach and experience life again promising. Manny, who is the main character, desired the woman who ran the place, who was a few years older, but he had his eye on since he was a boy. What about the message of the story educates or enriches your experience? The thing that drew me in was this man's desire to escape, and yet he didn't know how, even with the prospect of fulfilling his young man's desire of being with the woman he admired. His self-consciousness about fulfilling that want and rejecting it as a fantasy was truly poignant.